Wizard101, the MMO card game created in 2008. What are some of the things that we may have taken for granted in this game as of 2021? Let's dive right in and look at some of these features that made the game and your life 10 times easier. Teleporters. This wouldn't be a list talking about things that make your life easier in Wizard101 without mentioning teleporters. Teleporters were a huge addition to the game, making travel a lot easier in some of these streets such as Cyclops Lane, Firecat Alley, and Triton Avenue. Before these teleporters were around, you had to walk everywhere you go. Doesn't matter, you gotta go to the Achilles Tower, you have to walk there. Well, now you can just press a button and you can go there. This is just one of those things in Wizard101 that I think was a great addition. It really made travel a lot easier, it really sped up gameplay, and I think that's what they were going for, and they really did a good job with it. I think teleporters, I think we can all agree, was a great addition to the game. The pet kiosk. Nowadays, pet hatching is not as big of a hassle in 2021 as it was in, say, 2010. Pets actually have a purpose. They might not have had, these crazy max stat 2.0 talents with Maycasts and wards, whatever, pierce, whatever you want on your pet. But nowadays, there's this kiosk you can go in and you can browse any pet, any shape, any school, any whatever, and you can go in here and you can hatch with it. And you can also search specifically for what talents you want. I think that this kiosk was an excellent addition to the game. If you didn't have any friends that you could hatch pets with, well, the kiosk is around and you can hatch with the kiosk. Skip game pet feature. Now this next one, we're going to stay in the pet pavilion, but let's say you wanted to level up your pet. You have to play this game over and over again and fail or win or however you choose to do it. Some people would fail a dance game over and over again to level up their pets. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. If you win 25 games on any game, not just a dance game, you can now click skip game, feed your pet the snack, and move on, making pet training a lot easier. I think everyone was glad they didn't have to waste countless hours of their life playing these games. Castle tours. Now this one might not matter as much to some people. It was added in, I believe, 2012, so it wasn't around whenever the game first came out. Let's say you wanted to go visit a house. You weren't sure if you wanted to buy it or not. Well, you can come on Castle Tours, you can find it, and you can visit it. Because you don't have to buy a bundle house if you want to, say, fish in it. If you wanted to fish in the Polarian Shipwreck for the Battle Narwhal, or if you wanted to fish in the Arrow Village for Blackberry Jellyfish, well, you don't have to go out and buy the Arrow Plains bundle, the Polarian Shipwreck bundle. You don't have to go out and do that because you can now go to Castle Tours and you can fish. I think this is a nice feature for the game, but it gives people the opportunity to go visit different castles if you don't want to go buy a bundle, or you don't have a friend that has the house and you want to still use the features in the house, such as fishing or the daily, such as the Dromal Merchant in the Sultan's Palace, or anything like that. Stitching. I wanted to mention this on this list. Obviously everyone at this point in the game knows about stitching. I just wanted to point it out on this list because if it wasn't for stitching, you'd have to walk around looking ugly. So yeah guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a short one. It's my first video ever. I'm just experimenting with microphone, experimenting with different things. So if you have anything that you want to point out to me, anything I said wrong in the video, please drop it down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy.